Good evening. What is happening, everybody? Glad to be back for another night. Running a little bit behind tonight. Got a gazillion things going on. Got home late from work. Late dinner. All the things. So, let's see who we got in the house tonight. Chicken Man Dan is with us. Martin Bowen. How are you doing, Martin? I hope it's a good night for some silver. We were back on it Saturday, so I hope it continues tonight. Brian Robinson is here. Brian Jensen, how you doing, Brian? Mark S. Farm Ace 100 is here. VMC in the house with us. Vincent Caparina, how are you doing? Chris Helms, how are you, Chris? Who else do we got with us here? John Bryan, how you doing? Michael Spicer, how are you? Good to see you. Roger Ivy, how are you? Shell Bell, good evening to you. Josh Staples is with us. Robert Ortega, how are you doing, Robert? GA Silver Hunter in the house. I'm doing well, GA. I hope you are too. J Dud is with us, and Chip Warner is here. So welcome in, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. First off, just so you're aware, I may or may not have a Saturday stream. I'm trying to get some stuff done at my daughter's, and I am in the middle of the hardwood floor. Hope to be sanding on Friday. So depending on how that goes, I may or may not stream Saturday night. I may move it to another night. We'll have to see how it goes, but just so you're aware, as of right now, I'm planning on it. But we will see what happens, just so you're aware of what's going on. So, doing good, Robert. I am doing great. Hey, Brown Sugar, how are you? So, I'm looking forward to hunting some boxes tonight. Hopefully the silver continues. It was very nice to get back on some silver last week. That made me very happy. So a couple boxes available if there's interest. If not, that is cool as well. We will have a couple duck races tonight. Okay, Shell Bell. I hope you guys have a good time at the wedding. So, like I said, it may come down to a Saturday afternoon decision for me when I'm going to decide. I just need to see where I'm at. I'm renting all the standing equipment for the weekend. So if I need Saturday night to get it done, I'm just going to have to stay on it. So that's just how it's going to go. So I'm working on it, Vinny. So the floor is the big holdup. They're going to have to come stay with us for 2 or 3 days with the cats so that I have a clean house to work in. So can't have cat hair floating all over when we're trying to get the polyurethane put on the floor. So that's just not going to work out. So let's take a look real quick here. 50 likes. Here is the first 50 likes giveaway for tonight. We got a couple rosy dimes. 75 likes. We have a 40%er and a war nickel. EOS number 1 will be a couple Canadian dimes. EOS number 2 is going to be a 40 and a nickel as well. If we get to 100, I will happily do 100 likes. We only do that maybe once or twice a month, so I did not grab anything. So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I don't know how Saturday will go. We'll see. Let me get these here moved off to the side. We will have a couple duck races again tonight as well. We'll have the Tuesday triple. And we will have a one-off duck race. I know what I'm doing for that. I have not grabbed the item yet, but it is behind me. So we will get into that in just a minute. Also, I did officially, I mentioned this, I think I showed some of you guys some of the stuff before. I did officially pick up the collection that I have looked through probably 2 weeks ago or so. Paid for it the other day, so I'm happy to add a bunch of stuff to that from that to my collection. So should be pretty cool. I'll grab one of those real quick, show you a couple things that's in there. It'll be a sneak peek before the video comes out. So I am going to do a 3-part series on this because I think it's going to take that many videos to cover everything. So this is one of the 2x2s that is part of the collection right here. So I have a whole bunch of these 1948 I believe these are a 5 peso, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 5 peso right on the top. A whole bunch of those. I got a whole bunch of 1948s. And I have some 1947s here, so definitely pretty cool. 90% silver. They're about like 8.88 ounce a piece. So some cool pickups there. I'm excited to get through this. Like I said, there is a ton of stuff in this collection. Some I'm not super familiar with. There's a lot of metals from the mint and other places. So we'll be covering some of that stuff. So I'm excited to get into it and do the video series on it. So I think that will be a ton of fun. All right, let's check real quick and make sure that we did not have anybody pick up a box. Otherwise, I'm going to do a poll, and we are going to pick one. So we have not. So let me get a poll rolling, and we will pick a box. Give me just a second to get this up, and we will go from there. All right. All right, so we have the CB boxes left, and we have WB2 and WB3. Those are the boxes we have, so let's see what you think. We'll decide which way we're going to go first. We will pick one. Hey, Lucky James Eller, how you doing? And we will see what happens. I'll give it about a minute and a half or so. I also did, just something to look at, we're waiting for the poll. I did pick all these up as well from somebody. I still have to go through all these yet. So I did pick up this coin. I got somebody I know that is a teller, and they've been picking all this kind of stuff up for me when they see it. This is the United Arab Emirates. And then we have a pile of star notes right there. And some cool serial number notes. Most of them are star notes, but I got to go through and check all these yet, see if I have anything exciting in there. So it should be there. The leader right now is CB1. Actually, CB1 and 2 are tied. So anyway, same teller that brought me the coin, she has been loading me up with star notes. So I have been going through these, pulling aside the good ones. And the other ones I have been returning to the bank. So love me some star notes, I can tell you that. All right, we are tied 26% CB1 and 2. We need a tiebreaker. Yes, sir, Chip. We got all the finds in here. Do you get a prize, James? Well, I normally don't do prizes for people, but I have put something in the chest in their name for a birthday. So I definitely do that. We will be celebrating my birthday here in about 2 weeks. It is 13 days from today. So we'll be doing some giveaways on probably the Tuesday stream 2 weeks from tonight to celebrate that. So, all right, it looks like we have a winner. I am closing the poll. CB2 it is. CB2 is going to be the winner. We did not touch any of the CB boxes at all last week. The CU boxes had all the silver in them. So let's see what happens with CB2. Oh, hang on. Truckin' says he will buy a box. Would you like the first pick? before I open one trucking, let me know. You are welcome to it. Oh, I wish it was the big 4.0 chip. I feel like I'm going to be 60 some days, but you never know. 7 days till you're 48. Well, happy early birthday. It'll officially be your birthday next Tuesday night when we stream, James. So stop in. We'll do some celebrating. We can get a chat happy birthday going, so. Will do, Truckin'. You have first pick then. So Truckin' is going to take the first box. Let me know which one you want to do. Do you still want to go CB2 or do you want to pick another one? Your choice. Your choice, my friend. Whichever you would like to do. CB2, all right, he's going to stick with CB2. He's going with the chat pick. So CB2 it will be for Truckin'. You will get a 40 and a 90 right off the get-go. So let me know what you would like for your 90. I will pick you out a 40. 71 on Sunday. Congratulations, Michael. I hope I make it to 71. Hey, Jesse Kruckenberg, how are you doing? All right. There is the CB2. Let me grab a 40%er here. And we will see what Truckin' would like to do for his 90. Benji it is. We definitely have some of those. There is a 1963 for you, good sir. Let me get these things put away. We'll get CB2 popped open and see what we see. Maybe we get lucky. It's been a while since we've had an ender. We're due. We are definitely due for an ender for sure. Here we go. And these are the boxes I was leaning towards because we had luck in the Brinks boxes last week, and this is a bank that I do get Brinks boxes from. So I'm hoping maybe these were part of the same, but these banks get delivered 4 days apart. One gets their coin on Monday, one gets it on Friday. So who knows? Well, I see nothing on the top. We'll have to hunt them and see what is on the inside. Oh, great, Patrick. And like I said, I apologize again for it taking a week longer than it should have. So I was also going to let you guys know, just bear with me on video comments and stuff. I will get to them. I just got a lot on my plate getting my daughter's house done. And with work and trying to continue other content and hunting coin, and so just bear with me. We'll get through this and things eventually will be better. In the long run, it'll be worth it. My daughter's house will be done. The grandbaby will have a nice house to live in. And that will be that. So, all right, here we go, Truckin'. Roll number 1. 32 years. 2 months and 22 days. I wish I'd have been that old. I think I had all 4 of mine before then. And I do not see anything on roll 1. We started out with silver on roll 1 last week. I was hoping. There is a 71D. Thanks, GA. Have a good night. I hope you are doing well. Alrighty, 73, a DDO. So I was going to ask tonight while we're doing this, and it may be a while before I get to it. Oh, not leaving. Got it. Thank you. I always appreciate a good luck. What other content that I have not done would you guys be interested in? So I know I've done some collection videos, some PCGS unboxings. I don't do much with dimes. And the reason is because I usually cannot get circulated dimes around here for some reason. Oh, come on, Chip. Nobody wants to see that. Hey, JC Likes Pam, how you doing? Nobody wants that. I don't even think my wife wants to see that, Chip. It would not paint a good picture for any of us. Hey, Show Me Stacker, how you doing? My bucket over here, I'm a little discombobulated. All right, roll number 3. Good, glad to hear it. All right, come on, CB box. There's a 74D. That one's pretty damaged. Silver pours will eventually happen. Probably not till I get through my daughters, but they will eventually happen. So that is coming. I got someone I need to talk to about getting a mold made. I have an idea. Run it past the wife and see what she thinks. She has a good eye for design. So I'm sure she can give me some input on it. And it will probably be better than what I'm thinking. So maybe. We're going to get to that eventually, though. Twins win, he says. I didn't go to the game, but I guess it was a sad day in Detroit. Mickey's last game, Miguel Cabrera's last game was on Sunday. So I kind of hope they keep him around in some capacity, whether it's a coach or whatever. I think that would be pretty cool. So Lions have been interesting this year, so 3-1, you gotta love that. Life has been tough for Lions fans, I can tell you. Right after Matt's. Well, there's a lot of things on the list. I kind of just got to get... I need to do better myself to get more organized. I just have too many things going on in here. And one more thing to keep track of shipping at this point would do me no favors. So, glad to have you, Show Me Stacker. Whether you're working, lurking, whatever. Glad you stopped in. Oh, good. I didn't hear that, but I was hoping. I was hoping they would keep him around. Oh, really? I didn't read that, but that's interesting. The only one left that played against the Expos. I almost forgot about the Expos. It's been a long time. I feel like they've been gone forever, it seems like. The Expos. I hardly even remember the Expos. Hey, Joseph Vogel, how you doing? Oh, nice. 18-game postseason losing streak. That's like being a Lions fan. We won our last playoff game in 1994. So, it's been a minute. But that is awesome. So yeah, the Lions being better got me back into watching a little bit of football. So we'll see if that continues through the year or not. Or if I get bored with it. That's actually pretty cool though, Shell Bell. Ryan Dempster. That's pretty neat. You're not that much older than me, Shell Bell. I'm telling you what, after doing flooring for 2 nights in a row, I'm feeling older, I can tell you that. It's rough. Very, very rough. So it definitely, it hurts. I do not recover like I used to. So I was all kinds of achy this morning. I worked there for 5.5 hours. Sunday and 5 hours on Monday. I took tonight off. I got a metal detecting club meeting tomorrow because our hunt's coming up here next weekend. Back at it Thursday. I'm going to take a vacation day on Friday and work there all day Friday, try to get everything finished up as far as laying the floor so that I can get a sander in there Saturday morning and get sanding is what I'm hoping. When do they start paying the fans to go to the games? That I couldn't tell you. I talked to my son because he's got 2 season tickets for the Lions. And my other son that still lives with us, he said, well, I'd be interested in going. So I asked him. I thought he still had 4 tickets. So I was like, well, I'll pay for one of the tickets if James comes up. And he says, well, we only have 2. But the seats next to me are available this week. And I said, oh, well, how much are they? And I think they were $375 for 2 seats. But the Lions are sold out for the season. So any tickets you buy, you're buying from either StubHub or one of those type of places. So you're going to pay up for them. Yeah, I'll check into that, James, and see where he's moving. I hadn't heard that, but I'm sure it's on the internet someplace. For sure, so. All right, that was roll 11. This thing needs to brighten up here. We had 7 silvers in one box. On Saturday, 1 in the other. And then the third box had 8 NIFCs and a proof. They literally just started today, Martin, is the first field that I have seen. And that's, till I get my floors and stuff done at my daughter's, I am not going to have much free time. So once them floors are done, I can get a lot more done during the week. It's just that those take so much time. Oop, then he caught me. I forgot to do that. I told myself, you better get it. Somebody's going to yell at you. There we go. Back to zeros. It almost hurt me to do that. All right. Roll 13. How about anybody else? Anybody scoring any silver on half dollars? It looks like it's starting to show up in videos a little bit more. I just finished up while I was eating dinner. When I turned on YouTube on the PlayStation, Tampa Coin Guy scored big again this week. He has been killing some silver the last 3 months on and off. He's had some bad weeks, but he's had some really good weeks too. I don't know if anybody checked that. You got 1 in your last box? Well, up until Saturday, that beats what I had for about the last 3 weeks, so it was pretty tough. 25 with 30 years experience. You bought one from Walker Magnet? I got a 64. I think it was a mint set last night I bought, so. Oh, man. He has to live next door to a retirement community. I heard him say that, actually. I don't know, with the weeks he's had recently, I don't know how you could not do halves. I mean, he had, what, 2 weeks in a row a month ago. I think he had an off week. And then he had an okay week. That's a good thought, Josh. I may have to do that. I gotta get them. The big thing is to get the cats out of the house. I know that hair floats all over the place, so yeah, I definitely wouldn't stop. That's a lot of items to do, Shell Bell, in one night. I mean, I average between 15 to 20 when I do one, and that's plenty. Especially trying to keep up with it by myself, I can barely do that, so. I'll be nice, Shell Bell. I can't have all that stuff floating around. I gotta get, I think the stuff we're using, we're doing a highly recommended water-based, well, it's highly recommended based on some articles that I read. Water-based polyurethane. We were going to do oil, but it's like 8 to 12 hours between recoats, and I do not have that kind of time. The stuff we're using, I think, is 2 hours. So that I definitely need. I need to make it go a little quicker because it's a lot of coats. Yeah, it's no VOC, so it shouldn't be too bad with it in the house. I just want to get it down and get it done quick, so that's kind of my goal. Hopefully, if I can get it sanded Saturday, I can get in there Sunday morning. If I'm just 2 hours between, I'm hoping to get 3 or 4 coats on Sunday. But it is a tough task just to get it all sanded in one day. It's about 500 square feet. Did wood floors for decades, eh? I've done a few. Not necessarily my specialty, but I can do it. So we did when we remodeled our house in Michigan, I did the floors there. They turned out decent. Those were 6-inch tavern grade oak. So they had some knots and whatnot in them anyway, so. But same thing with this. It's a rustic maple that we put in there, so there's some wormholes, some small knots. You know, there's some imperfections in the wood, but that's kind of the look. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it will go quick and we'll be ready to roll. That would make me very happy to be ready for Sunday morning. So I got to rent Sanders Friday night. I normally don't get over there on Saturdays till 10 because it's the one day of the week I get to sleep in. But this week I will probably be up and over there early and sanding, trying to get that thing wrapped up. So, hey Michael Erickson, how are you? All right, roll 20 trucking. I'm trying. I am trying. This would have been, the box I would have picked would have been this or CB1 if it was me. So, if it goes south, it'd have been wrong if I picked 2, so. All right, GA, take care. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, come on. We don't want to just hunt clad. Needs to work with us here a little bit. All right. Roll 23. near an NIFC yet, man. It has been a slow one so far. And that's why it's called hunting and not finding. $23. Come on, rolls. Bring it on here. Give us some goods here. We need to get on the board. Get things started. And what city is mine? My LCS. Hey, Walker Magnet, how you doing? I'll tell you what. I will email you, Joseph. I can't spill all my secrets. Yeah, I know you're close by. He actually owns one in my area and one down by Cincinnati. He's part owner of that one. So $82. Good evening, JC. Oh, you're talking to Walker Magnet. Never mind. I was going to say, I thought I said hi to you. I'm losing my mind. I'm like, wait a minute. He was already here. Alright. Alright. Roll 26. I got to get a drink here. I may be interested, Joseph. Let me know what you got. If you got an easy way to list it all out in the email, I may be interested in some of it. I will take a look at it, and if not, I will pass you on to somebody that may be more interested in it, or depending on how much it is, it may be more affordable for them. So the one I just bought was probably at the top of my budget, but I have some of that I'm going to sell here pretty quick. So a lot of your mint sets. All right. If you want to take the time to send me a list, I will certainly check it out. Enjoyed the stream last night, Walker Magnet. I was at my daughter's till 9, so I got there late. But I definitely enjoyed it. Glad I got to get a little something out of it. Unfortunately, I have plenty of seeded stuff, or else I may have been in on some of that. Okay, Joseph, yeah, just let me know. I will certainly take a look at it. Oh, come on, give us something. Come on with something here. 73, no. Thank you, Robert. All right. It's another tough one here so far. Come on with something random. Starting to think that, well, I can't say the Silver Genie don't like us. We did get some silver on Saturday. Much more than we've had recently, so I can't say that officially. 30 already. So here's a question for you. I guess let me rephrase that. What is the one, and maybe some people won't have an opinion because some people are not big on them, but what is the one foreign coin that maybe you wish you had in your collection? I'm trying to put a little bit more time into learning about foreign coins when I can, so I'm just curious what everybody's thoughts. Like what foreign coin would you pick that you would buy for your collection, or one that you want in your collection? All right, Joseph. You mean a Balboa, Joseph? Anything hammered from England, gold or silver, don't even care. That's a good pick. My buddy is over there right now on day 3 or 4 of his 10-day detecting trip in England. I'm a little jelly. Yeah, I don't think I own anything hammered yet. Well, I guess technically that Libertad, all right. Technically that that cob that I had it in the auction for a while and I just decided to keep it. I think that's hammered. I think that's the only hammered coin I have in my collection currently. But I would like to do some more. Definitely would like to add another hammered coin or two. Canadian loonie and a toonie. I used to have a bunch of those. I used to frequent Canada in my younger years, but when I lived up in Michigan, to go to Windsor a lot. Old Spanish dollars. That sounds exciting as well. Oh my gosh, box, come on. 17 rolls to go. So I got 2 coins that are in this collection that I bought that I am definitely keeping. They're both foreign. And I believe I am keeping both of them. I instantly liked them as soon as I seen them. And I'm like, yep, I am keeping those for sure. Spanish gold Dublin. Oh, the doubloon. Canadian glow in the dark. I've heard of that, Shell Bell, but I'm not sure that I've seen one of them. Canadian glow in the dark coin. I believe I've heard of that. Find a 1 real metal detecting. Well, we definitely find those up here. Scott found one in one of my videos last year. Last hunt of the year, he found a 1 real. We find a lot of halves up here, a ton of half reals. More than anything as far as Spanish goes. There are several guys in my club that have found 8 reals up here, which are awesome. I have yet to find one. I have half reals. I have a 2 real that I found in New York. And that is it for Spanish. I really, really want to find some more Spanish though. I'm hoping this year. Hoping when we can get out this year. I got some new spots to get to. And I'm hoping we had one spot last year we hunted that I believe was probably untouched. So I'm hoping to stumble on another one like that. That would be fantastic. Lots of finds there at that place. So we're going to go back there this year. Then the last place we hunted in May, the last video I did in the spring. We're going to go back there too. That has beans in it. And we only spent about 4.5 hours there. I think we hopefully left some stuff behind. That's where Scott found that $1. So I'm hoping to find some more there. Oh, come on. I'm sorry, trucking. I had a good feeling about this box, and apparently it was wrong. Not as of right now, Martin, but I'd love to get back to Virginia again. I would really love to get back to Virginia and hunt some Civil War spots. Last I went there was 2021, 2020 or 2021, I don't remember. It was pre-YouTube, I can tell you that, so it must have been 2020. December of 2020, I think it was. Because I started my channel February of 21. So I think that was when we went last to Virginia. It's amazing hunting. I enjoyed it like crazy. Definitely would like to do it again. It is, I mean, it's expensive, but at the same time, when you think about it, it's not. But it's about $600 for the hunt. Plus you got your motel for 4 or 5 nights. Oh, very nice, Patrick. I don't know anybody that has done that. I know several people who used to go up there fishing, different parts of Canada. Ugh, yuck box. Yeah, that's cool. Good luck. I hope you get some stuff up there. Probably beautiful scenery this time of year. The trees are starting to change here pretty quick. And I would say about 70% of the bean fields I pass are completely brown. There's a few that are green. They had winter wheat in them this year. And they planted them a little bit late, not till like early to mid-June, so there are still green soybeans in there right now. 72, not the no FG. Oh yeah, I got a few friends up here that bow hunt. I used to, not anything I'm really that interested in anymore, but don't have the time. And to be honest with you, I would rather be metal detected probably if I'm going to be out. So I don't know, I'm going to look into that. Dig It Dude is the new thing that's doing natural hunts. I'm going to see if they have anything next fall or maybe in the spring, but I heard good things about the hunt that they had. So I may have to try it. Definitely not going back to dig stock anymore. I'm all done with them. So I may try a different one. We'll see how that goes. See if I can get a couple of my buddies to go. The other two that went with me to the last dig stock spring of this year, they're not going back either. Oh, that would be super cool, Patrick. I had somebody comment in one of my videos, hey Michael Wells, that they wanted to trade me some rolls of Canadian for rolls of American, and I'm like, yeah, I'm up for that for sure. And then they never commented back. And I don't think they used to be in live streams a while back, but I haven't seen him in a long time in anybody's stream, so. Yeah, thank you, Martin. I've been trying to do a short on the off days off of some of my old videos and footage because I had almost over 2 years worth of videos, I think, once I could start doing shorts. So I'm trying to use all that old video for shorts. So they're real quick to make. That's the nice part about them if it's already filmed. I am going to do a short on my drape bust half dime coming up here. That's true, Walker Magnet. I'm itching. My buddy Scott's been texting me every weekend. Crops out yet? Crops out yet? He's ready to go. And I want to go, but at the same time, I have got to get this floor done. Because I think once that gets done, things are going to take off. It's going to go a lot quicker. It is kind of like that big thing that's holding it all up. So get that done. We can get everything primed, painted, trimmed done. And I think we'll be in good shape. But it's just, this is that one thing. But yeah, I'm excited. We got some good spots, I think, to get on this year. I need to take a drive at some point and check things out in a few spots. Some of our permissions that are further away I have not been by. I have some that are very near work. And the first one of those had beans coming off of it today. I seen the cloud when I was driving down the road and I veered off and I'm like, yep, sure enough. It is one of our permissions they're harvesting, so it's getting close. But the good news is we're going to have a good solid 6 months to metal detect before things start getting planted again. So that'll be good. We'll get some good hunts in, I'm sure. It's still cool, Michael. When I first started detecting, every time I found a coin period, man, I was stoked. And I had I think I got my detector in mid-September. And I think by the end of December, I had like $300 and some and change put away in a jar. I cleaned all up and took to the bank, and it literally paid for half of my equipment. Hey, Corey 24, how you doing? All right, trucking. I hate to say it. Last roll coming up. What a bummer of a box. Not even an NIFC. That is rough. That is rough. And it don't look like there's anything in the last row. Well, you got a Skunk 90 coming. So would you like another Benji? Or would you like to switch to something else? Oh, okay, found it by eye. That's actually pretty cool too. Thought we had an OFG. No such luck. Not even a find in this box. This is one of the rare complete skunkers. I do not get those very often. And thank you, Truckin', for the channel support. I feel like your last couple boxes been like this. And I hate it, but there ain't much I can do. Thank you anyway, though. I appreciate it. So there is 2 Benjis and a 40%er coming your way. Thank you very much. I am going to show you guys a couple coins real quick. And then we are going to get into the first quack quack race. Let me see here. So these are the 2 coins in this collection that I think I am keeping. As soon as I seen them, I was like, whoa, I like those. See if I can find it here. There's a couple neat ones in here. This is a 1958 Cinco Peso. That one's pretty cool, but that was this one right here. Look at that beauty. As soon as I seen this, I'm like, yep, that one is staying with me. 1947 Balboa, and she is a beauty. I love that. That is awesome. So there was that one, and where's the other one at? This is the other one right here. 25th anniversary of Bataan Day. 1942 to 1967. Republic of the Philippines, 1 peso. I think that is a super cool coin as well. How about that? I think that is awesome. So those are the two I'm pretty sure I'm keeping out of the foreigns that are in here. All right. Let's see here. Let me get my sheet made up here real quick for this first race. I will show you what the item is. Bin 5. Yeah, I love those. As soon as I seen them, I'm like, yeah, these are staying. I am not getting rid of these. What did I do with my pen? We'll use this one. All right, so this will be yeah, the Balboa is cool. I've always liked those coins anyway. That is the first bigger silver one that I have seen, and I love it. All right, here is the item for duck race number 1. It is going to be a $3 donation per spot. $3 donation per spot. And it is going to be a 2014 ASE. Will go to the winner. $3 per spot, 12 spots. If you are interested, let me know. I will get your name down. Oh man, I'm way behind. There's lots of names. Let's see here. Lori C. Chip. Riley Rops. Joe Peppers. Hey, Joe. John Bryan. Brian Jensen. Shellbell. JC likes Pam. J-Dud. Chicken Man. Truckin' Helen. Game is closed. Oh, very nice. We'll get to that as soon as we're done. We made 50 likes. So we have 12 people that each have a spot. So I have Lori Camarista, Chip Warner, Raleigh Rops, Joe Peppers, John Bryan, Brian Jensen, Shellbell, JC Likes Pam, J-Dud, Chicken Man Dan, Truckin' for Coins, and Helen Miles. Those are the 12 spots. Those are the 12 spots. Let me get a game rolling here. I I think I am just going to do the traditional duck race on this one. We'll keep it simple. Let me get some names put in here real quick. All right. All right, give me just a second here. Just about ready to go. Let me double check, Vincent. I am a little bit behind on emails, but I will double check. Let me write it down real quick. I will check after. Okay, Lori, no problem. All right. We should be ready to roll. Here we go. Let me get over to the duck race. Let's see. What do we have for shuffles? What did Vinny tell me? 3? Thank you, Vinny. All right, here we go. Computer screen, we are done. 2:22 on the clock that we normally do. Super full screen. We are doing 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. Good luck, everybody.
HD. Bluetooth.
John Bryan and Brian Jensen to the early lead. Now it is John Bryan. Here comes Shell Bell. Shell Bell to the early lead. Followed by Chicken Man and JC likes Pam. 1:45 to go. Chicken Man Dan out front by a beak over JC. Helen Miles is third. Here comes Lori Camarista towards the front. Lori Camarista on the move. Now she is falling back. Chicken Man Dan in the lead, but here comes Brian Jensen. Brian Jensen to the lead by nearly a full duck. And he is fading a little. Chicken Man Dan back to the front. 1 minute to go. 1 minute. Here comes Helen Miles to the front. And she will take the lead, followed by Raleigh Rops. Helen Miles hanging tough. Here comes Shell Bell. And trucking. Shell Bell trucking and Helen Miles first, second, third. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds. Here comes Lori. Here comes Chip. Lori in the front. Now it's Chip. Chip Warner now in the lead. 13 seconds. Now it's Helen Miles. Somebody better make a move quick. Helen Miles to the lead. Here comes Joe Peppers. Will he make it? And he does. Joe Peppers pulls it out with about 3 seconds to go. There it is. It is official. Joe Peppers first. Helen Miles second. Chicken Man third. So there we go. Joe Peppers is the winner again. He is turning into the new big winner here regularly. Taking over for Shell Bell. Congratulations, Joe. Thank you, everybody, for donating. I appreciate it very much. It all helps the channel, so thank you guys a ton. I appreciate it. All right, and it is Joe Peppers again. I feel like you've been on a kind of a winning streak here, Joe. He has been on it. You are very welcome, sir. And there it is. Joe Peppers wins the ASE. Congratulations to Joe, and thank all you guys once again. I appreciate it. All right, now your fave coin of all. And you woke up just in time to get in. Lucky you. All right, 50 likes is the next one. We will have a couple of silver rosy dimes for the 50 likes. We will get the Nightbot rolling here. And we will do giveaways. Keyword will be dimes. Dimes will be the keyword. Just dimes. D-I-M-E-S. Dimes is the word to get in. Hey, Muscle Shell, how you doing? Mark Spofford, how are you? Crimson Tide, how you doing? Farm Ace, how are you? Ben Chisholm. Nettie Susan, how are you? Coin Silver, how are you doing? Denmo, how are you? A lot of people sneaking in here. Yenny, how are you doing? All right, we have 39 eligible, 47 watching. You got a few more seconds to get in. A few more seconds to get in. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the winner is Martin Bowen. Martin Bowen is the winner of the 50 likes. Okay, Farm Ace, my fault. It's hard to keep track. I seen a lot of new names all of a sudden, so. And I'm still glad you're here, just like I was the first time. All right, congratulations to Martin. Martin Bowen is the winner. Congratulations, Martin. All right, another winner. Now, we're going to go ahead and do a poll for box 2. Let's see what we should hunt. I'm not so sure about the CB boxes. All right, there is the poll. Which way are we going? Ooh, I'm glad I'm tied with him, Farm Ace 100. That's nice. All right, let's see what we do. A lot of WB3 votes out there. WB3 is in the big lead. Still at 54% for WB3. And we are still at WB3. All right, I'm going to count it down. We got about 15 seconds, and then I am closing the poll. Here we go. All right, it is WB3 is the winner at 50%. So that's where we're going. WB3 it is. I will be hunting these other 2 boxes after the stream is over. We'll see if we have any luck with any goodies. All right, WB3 it is. Chris Helm says that was his pick. Let's see. Trying to get to 2 streams in a row and re-get the silver streak started again. It has been rough. WB3s have been reliable until recently, and they have been failing us a little bit, so let's see what happens. All right, there it is, WB3. Well, I do not see anything on the ends. All right, let's see what happens. Nothing on the top anyway. We'll check them as we go. See if we get lucky. All right, roll number 1. Can we please get some silver? Not in that roll, it doesn't look like. There is a 71D. I'm back to the point where I'd be happy with the NIFC, but all right, roll 2. Ooh, he got a whiff as soon as we open the box. I hope that's a good sign. Yeah, I usually do good also on the War Nichols Farm Ace. Way too random rolls, eh? We can do that for funsies. How do you guys feel about weighing rolls? Is it something you guys do or not? Normally when I'm hunting by myself, I almost always weigh them all. Either as I go, or I used to weigh them all ahead of time. So for me, it adds some excitement. I know some people don't like it, so what are your thoughts on it? Not a fan, huh? And Walker Magnet says never. So I only, like I said, I do it when I'm hunting by myself. Almost all the time. Lori just wants me to get things mixed up so maybe it changes the luck. I think that's what she's after. I felt pretty good too about tonight after last week. There's an NIFC 2015. It is a start. Oh man, that would be, the thought of what you would have to go through, Michael, does not sound fun. You don't have a scale that weighs that low? $225.8. That's pretty typical. Most of them usually weigh 225. And that is definitely a typical weight. We'll try a couple for funsies and see what happens here. Normally on the stream, I do not weigh them most of the time because I don't open the boxes till the stream. So, but like I said, I have been known to when I hunt my own. I will probably weigh the other two when I do them after the stream tonight. That's just me. That kind of surprises me, Michael. I see so many really nice state quarters in my boxes. I just don't understand why I find so many nice ones, but I do, for whatever reason. There's certain boxes every now and then you'll get. There's another NIFC 2012. Certain boxes, they are just loaded with like nearly uncirculated state quarters. Yeah, I find a lot of them. I just finished a box of quarters last night while I was watching Walker Magnet stream after I got home. And I had some nice ones in there too. It's surprising sometimes. Yeah, 2,500 miles will make a difference. I'll give you that. But it was a couple months ago, I got a box of Denver Minted uncirculated, which that's the first time that's ever happened. I never see uncirculated Denver here usually. I like finding the S-mints. I like the business strikes and the proofs. I've kept all those I've found over the last 4 years, so I don't know why, but I did. Alright, I hope there's that silver in there. Somebody might have to get the old sniffer checked if we do not start finding some here pretty quick. Somebody was smelling it. 71D. There is a 72D, pretty nice. Not the no FG. She assured you? I have a hard time getting customer wrapped because mine go back to a change machine at a local bank. So I don't know what happens to mine. I don't have to roll them, which is very nice. As I know when I first started out, I was rolling everything, and it will cost a guy a fortune in flat rolls. They add up for sure. I do have to order another box of $half rolls. I do wrap one box a week of halves because the bank that takes them back in bags would prefer full bags instead of $500 bags. They want the full 1,000, so I do that. All right, this is roll number 9. After roll 10, I will update the board. Ooh, beautiful 73D. Unfortunately, not the DDO. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know mine get, the bank that I do that at, they do get halves for me, 2 boxes a week. But we've been finding silver in those the last 6 or 7 months. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to figure it out. I just say you get boxes, you hunt them. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. It's all part of the process. I mean, what fun would it be if you just always had fresh coin you never looked at before? Sure, it would be great, but not real realistic. All right, roll 11. Yeah, these are all pretty average weight so far. Nothing too exciting. Great question, Silver Addiction. You're here, so I say let's find it. Maybe you were the good luck charm. Silver Addiction, aka the Silver Genie. We're trying. We had an absolute skunk box in the first one, not even an NIFC. Silver Addiction member for 12 months. 12 months now for Silver Addiction. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate it. All right, let me get the board updated. We have a couple NIFCs. If you can get excited about that. We were a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I'm stuck, Michael, at the point where I still want all the silver. I want all the ones I haven't found yet, which is, it's bad. It can be a problem. So I say that, but then I buy silver every week, but then I'm giving silver away for hunts and other things, but I like to share the wealth. So I enjoy that part of it. You guys have all been super supportive to my channel, so I definitely like giving back when I can. So anybody see Enigma Coin Collector's video today that he put out? Oh yeah, that would help. Silver dimes would help. So I can understand what he's going through with young kids and at the age that his kids are at. Boy, the sports and stuff are going to get more and more intense. So I can understand where he's coming from for sure. So I enjoy the thrill of the hunt part of it. If I found a gazillion things in every box, I think it would get old. It's that never knowing what you're going to find type of thing. Yeah, I have a hard time with dimes, Michael. To be honest with you, they drive my eyes bonkers. Sometimes when I do dimes, I got to do like a half a box at a time. It's just too much sometimes. Looking at all them little letters, and I can't do it without looking for, I mean, there's not a ton of errors in dimes, but I have to look. Otherwise, I get done with the box, and I'm like, oh, you could have missed something, and I got to go back through it again. Yeah, I try to do that with, I'm just looking at certain years now. I scope those ones, but it's, I don't know, scoping all the coins in a box, and it's a tough task. That's a lot of work. That's why I kind of switched to looking just for the major varieties. I don't look at every little speck of every coin. I just can't. I'd get through like a box a month. So I cover all the major varieties and a few other ones that I like. But other than that, I just plow through them. I got a lot of boxes of nickels still to get through, a lot of boxes of pennies to get through. So hopefully I will eventually get there. Well, so far I am not getting a warm, fuzzy feeling about this box either, but it could change. I hope it changes. Alright. This is roll 17 right here. Well, there's one that's at least over 226. That's not enough to mean anything, but heaviest one we've seen. Hey, namaste, how you doing? We're back on a couple tougher boxes again after last week. Silvers than WB2. I'm going to find out in about an hour if it's in there or not. Actually, I may hunt that box second. I think I'm going to hunt CB1 first. Oh, yeah. I can understand that. I got a lot of things I probably need to catch up on, but so I should, if all goes well, get through both those other boxes tonight. I will be mailing out auction items, box purchases, and all that stuff on Friday. And it should be the end of the month. For last month's giveaways, most of them should be out on, I'll package them Friday, they'll get shipped on Saturday. Oh no, Silver Addiction. I hope he's okay. We'll be praying for you, brother. That foreign we found last week was fun. I had not had that happen before, so that was definitely interesting. I'd like to find more of those different kind of foreigns, but I don't seem to find a lot of them. There's another one just a tick over 226, but probably not going to be anything too exciting, and it is not. Five, there's a 96. We've seen a lot of those 96s in that box with the silver from Saturday. All right. This is roll 21. $74D, no. There is a 72D, not the OFG. Yeah, I know, Chip. I miss it too, but she just got home right before I started. She had to work late tonight. And she said she was whipped. She was getting a shower, some dinner, and she said she was going to bed. So she's working full time now, so that has changed things a little bit. A lot of the things she was able to do during the week, she cannot do now, so. All right, 23, roll 23. Yeah, I'm sure once we get things settled at my daughter's and I get things back together in my room here, it is a mess in this thing. I just don't have the time that I had before right now, so it has been tough to keep everything organized, and I need to basically take like 2 nights and just take 2 nights to get this place all cleaned up, so it is pretty bad currently. Time, I'm starting to find as I get older, is becoming a precious quantity. Never worried about it much before, but I'm starting to. Roll 25. Come on. Show us the goods here. Not in that roll. There's a 73. Another 73, not the DDO. So, anybody that remembers the multi-channel giveaway, like a month away from having to send out an email for that. It will be the 2nd annual multi-channel giveaway, so if you would like to be involved, let me know. If you have a channel, we can get you on the email list. Thanks, Martin. Have a good night. Yeah, I think my wife's in bed. My son was passed out, she said, when I came in here to start. He came home from work and he was gone. Took a shower and passed out. He is doing almost a full schedule of classes at college and still working 30 some hours a week. So he has been a little on the tired side. Roll 28. Another one, a tick over 226. Probably will not matter. Usually don't get too excited till I get to 226.3 or over. There's an 83, not an OFG. All right, 22 rolls to go. Man, another rough night. Two NIFCs to show for it so far. All right. This is roll 30 right here. Quickly running out of time. The rolls are quickly passing by. 74D, not the DDO. I feel like we find way less 74D DDOs than everybody else. There must have been somebody in this area cherry picking them or something. Do not see a lot of them. All right. $72. Nope. All right, another roll with nothing. Well, there's still time, technically, Josh. We have 19 rolls to go. It could very well still be in here. This is the heaviest roll I've weighed, 226.15. Still not expected much, but one never knows. And that will be a hard no. Yeah, there's still time. You might have smelled correctly. There's another NIFC, a 2012. 71D, no. All right. We have 17 rolls left after this one. We do have at least a couple more giveaways to do. And we have the Tuesday triple to run after this box. All right, 17 rolls to go. We will have a 75 likes giveaway for those that do not know, but I think most people here are regulars, so pretty nice 71D. Hey Jordan Fitch, how you doing? $15 rolls after this one. It is not going the way I expected, once again. Well, a lot of bicentennials in that roll. $15 to go. A silver hide and seek champion. We have found them. Because the silver has been hiding pretty well lately. Man, not even anything to scope. Good grief. All right, 14 to go. One's a little light, 225.1. Probably not light enough for a magic coin, but it is light. Beat up coin, 2022. All right. $12 more after this one. Now we just had 7 silvers in a box on Saturday in a Brinks box. But these Brinks boxes also come from my Loomis bank. And those have been the worst of all lately. The Brinks ones have been better. No, it was all 40s last week. We had 8 40s between 2 boxes, 7 of them in 1 box. But I would take that every day of the week if I could have it. I would be all right with it. I love finding 90s, but I'm more of a just silver in general. It all spends. Yep, it is definitely still nice. I agree. Yeah, things have been slow the last couple months, but this is typical for me. You can almost count on it at some point, summer, end of summer, that it usually quiets down and then it'll pick up. Well, they definitely weren't seeded, but I was hoping that was the start of seeing some regular silver again, but apparently not. Yeah, that'll do it. You get a good first box, I'm telling you. I think when I started half dollars 3.5 years ago, I started doing nickels quite a while before that, and a penny box every now and then. And then I did more of those, and I did some quarters, and I did halves. And I went through a lot of rough half-dollar boxes before I finally got a good score. And then the biggest box I ever had, the week after that, I did my first video. I'm like, I want to share this with other people. And it was pretty good. I think I had 29 in my first ever half-dollar video I did on YouTube, so that was pretty cool. Come on. We're down to 8. We're running out of time. Been sourcing yours at thrift shops. Maybe I need to change my strategy. Yeah, we find an OFG probably once every 6 weeks or so on average. They're still out there to find. I like finding that stuff too. It's just more fun on the nights you're finding silver. I still enjoy the hunt, but it's much more fun when you're finding silver on a regular basis. So, always happy to see it. Alright, we're down to 6 more after this one. That went very fast. There's a 74D, not the DDO. Nothing wrong with that, Vincent. I would take that every day of the week. I think when it comes down to it, over a year, if you look at the amount of boxes in the silver, I think everybody's averaging 1.5 to 2 silvers a box when it's all said and done. I think I was at like 2.25 silvers per box last year when I figured it out. Something in that vicinity. We have, what do we have now? 223 silvers on the stream so far this year. I'll probably have at least yes, so I am looking for DDOs, and you are looking at the 71 the 73, the 74, and the 77 for a double die obverse. And then the no FGs, you're looking for 72, 82, and 83 are the prominent years to have that. And most of the DDOs, you're looking at trust. That's usually the big indicator. There are some other marks to look for, such as the T in Liberty on the 71 usually has a split serif. The 74Ds usually has a very wide leg on the R in Liberty. So that's kind of what you're looking for. I'll try to cover a few of these. I got 4 rolls left. We'll have a few to check, and I'll kind of cover it. But everybody's always free to ask questions. I'm happy to teach people. So 72D, this is the no FG option. That's not there. Here's the 71D. You're looking at trust. And then the other thing you can look at is the T for a split serif right there on the left side of the T. You will usually have that also on a 71D DDO. That is not one. Here's another 71D. Not seeing any doubling there. Now the serif is split on this, and I find that sometimes it has the split serif, but it is not actually a DDO. You can look at the other letters in Liberty as well, but and then sometimes the In God will have some good doubling on it. This one really doesn't have any, so that is not one. There's another one. The 71 is the hardest one to find compared to the 74 is the most common. And machine doubling took me a long time to figure out. The first year I was doing this, I really struggled finding double dies. Once I understood what the definition, I think I read it in a book, and I'm like, oh, I had people tell me, but I read it in a book, had some pictures and stuff in it, and it made a lot more sense after that. I really struggled with it for a while. And then the thing you got to watch out for in the microscope is the light will sometimes make it look doubled. Yeah, machine doubling can be very tough, for sure. All right, one roll after this one. It's not looking good. There's another 72D, not the no FG. Yeah, when they're a true double die, they're usually not very hard to spot. They're usually fairly easy. And then the no FGs, the 72 is the valuable one to find if you can find it in nice condition. Hey, no problem, Jordan. You're welcome to ask questions. I encourage everybody to ask. I try to teach. Sometimes I'm not that good at it. I don't think about it. You get in a repetitive motion. When you do a lot of these, you just don't think about it sometimes. You just get rolling through. There's an 83. That's not the no FG. All right. That is it. Skunked. Ended up with 3 NIFCs on the night. That is it. I got one to add. It should go out on Friday, James Eller. I usually ship those at the end of the month, but I am doing everything on Friday nights because it's the best night for me. I'd love to be able to ship multiple nights a week, but it is just too hard working full time, working at my daughter's and everything else. So, yeah, I I kick myself, Jordan, if I go through boxes and don't look, because all I can think about is what did I miss? And, you know, it's not necessarily the end of the world, but, I mean, if you're going to go through them, I say you might as well go through them. So, all right. It's a 3 NIFC night. That was a tough one. All right. We do have the Tuesday triple still left. And we have a couple of EOSs to do. And the 75 likes if we get there. Yep, that's the way I am, Jordan. I do look for just the major varieties. I don't look at every coin anymore because I just can't do it. But I'm looking at the major varieties for sure. All right, here is the Tuesday triple. This is what we'll have for tonight for prize options. We are going to be at $12 a spot. $12 donation per spot. 12 spots. Here are the available options. I would be, James. I definitely would be. I love finding them. So we have a 1 ounce 2023 Kangaroo. We have a Philharmonic. We also have a 2017 Canadian Maple Leaf. And we have a Freedom. Silver Bullet. Can't tell what the back of the rest of that says with them marks on there. Yep, Silver Bullet. So there is that one. And I threw in, if you would like it, they're about equal in value right now. I have another uncirculated 64D out of the BU roll that I bought. So those are the 4 options for the game tonight. $12 a spot, 12 spots. Let me start getting some names down. All right, I have John, Brian, Chip Warner, Namaste, Riley Rops, Shellbell, Lori Camarista, Joe Peppers, the Chicken Man, J-Dud. They are 12 a spot donation for 12 spots available. Yeah, you'll learn till you quit, Jordan. That's just the way it goes. All right, I have 3 spots left. If you're interested in a second spot, please type 2. We'll see if we have too many or not. If you're interested in a second, please type 2. I have 1, 2, 3. Yes, that is correct, John. All right, so we have 4 people for 3 spots. We're going to do the numbers game. The 3 people closest to the number that I am writing down right now. Oop, I can't figure out which way I'm going on the screen. There is the number between 1 and 100. Okay, Namaste said he's out. Never mind. Namaste is out, so Lori, Joe, and John. Thank you, Namaste. Very nice of you to do that. So we're good. Namaste backed out, so we have the 3 spots. I appreciate him doing that. Very nice. So I have Lori, Joe, and John Bryan. Them are the spots. So I have John Bryan for 2, Joe Peppers for 2, Lori for 2, and then I have Chip, Namaste, Raleigh Rop, Shell Bell, Chicken Man, and J Dud with the other spots. So Raleigh Rops, you are late getting in. I didn't see where you wanted a second. Are you Raleigh Rops, refresh a little bit. You might be a little bit behind. That's probably why we missed you. All right, so here is the official list. John Bryan with 2. Joe Peppers with 2 spots. Lori Camarista with 2 spots. Then we have Chip Warner, Namaste, Shell Bell, Chicken Man, and J Dud. So those are the spots. I'm going to go ahead and get a race started here. All right, we're done with that. Boom, boom, boom. You're doing 3 shuffles. All right, Raleigh Rops, just so you know, you only ended up with 1 spot. You were late coming in on the 2nd. Just want to make sure that you know that. All right. All right, here we go. Let's get into it. are done. We are doing 3 shuffles. 222 set, super full screen. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Good luck, everybody. And they're off. We are claw to claw for the lead. Just about a 4-way tie. John Bryan starting to creep out front just a little bit. John Bryan still out front, followed by Joe Peppers and the other John Bryan. Here comes Raleigh Rops into the lead. Man, Raleigh Rops way out front. He's falling back a little bit. Here comes Namaste. Namaste to the lead by a claw. 1 minute to go. 1 minute. Now it's Chip Warner out front. Now it is J-Dud. Now John Bryan. A lot of movement in the front. Here comes Raleigh Rops moving back up. Namaste to the lead. 30 seconds. 30 seconds to go. Namaste out front. 20 seconds. Who's going to make a move? Now it's John Bryan. Here comes Raleigh Rops to the front. Here comes Joe Peppers. It's going to be close. And it looks like Joe Peppers first. Raleigh Rops second. And Namaste in third. It was a close one for third and fourth. Lori just missed out. All right, let me get names on the envelopes here, and then we'll go through and let everybody pick. So we have Joe Peppers, Raleigh Rops, and Namaste. That is first, second, and third. Let me get back over to the stream screen. All right. So, first place is Joe Peppers. Do you have any idea? Oh, Phil Harmonic. He's on it already. All right. Phil Harmonic for you. For Joe Peppers. Raleigh Rops, what would you like? You are second. You get to pick out of what is left. That is what we have left, those 4. So let me know, Raleigh Rops, which one you would like. If he's still here. Did we lose Raleigh Rops? Which one, Rally Rops? Morgab. I don't have a Morgan. I have a uncirculated 64. I have a 2023 Kangaroo. I have a Canadian Maple Leaf. And this Freedom one, unless this is what you were talking about. Those are the choices that I have available. Oh, the maple. Okay. Will do. That is yours. And Namaste, you will have the final pick. Which one would you like? And he's going Kangaroo, all right? I'm going to get a smaller flip for your Maple Leaf Rally Rops. That one is not going to fit in the envelope. Just a second here. There's one right there. All right. Thank you all very much. I appreciate it. Hopefully I will have a little bit better selection next week. I didn't have much left here, and my LCS was a little low on options, so. All right, thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. Now it is time for some EOSs. We do still have the 75 likes. If we get there, we're 5 short currently. Hey, Jody Greenwood, how are you? Thank you, Jordan. Hey, doing things cheap? Well, unfortunately, you didn't miss much. There was not much for fines tonight, but that's the way it goes sometimes. All right, let's see here. We're at 72 likes. Nope, 74. I'm going to give it a second. Maybe we'll just do that 75 likes first. I think we're going to make it. Yeah, it's been hit and miss, it looks like, watching people on YouTube. I'm waiting for it. There it is, 75 likes. 75 likes will be a nice 1965 40%er, and a war nickel will be the 75 likes for tonight. So, we're going to switch it up. Somebody went 55. Oh, I'm going something different for sure. We're going to switch it up. It will be Kennedy 5. Kennedy 5. Kennedy 5 to get in. Hey, Silver Retriever Coins, how you doing? GS, how you doing? John Camper, how are you? All right, we have 25 eligible, 42 watching. 25 eligible, 42 watching. Hey, Thomas Giorlando, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. All right, 45 watching, 31 eligible, now 32. I will give you guys a few more seconds, then I am going to count it down. All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the winner is Joe Peppers. He wins again. Joe Peppers with the win. He just won the duck race. Are you kidding me? Look at that Joe Peppers go. All right, congratulations, Joe. There it is. 75 likes. All right, EOS number 1. You're welcome, Joe. EOS number 1, we have a couple Canadian dimes. One being a little older one, but it is kind of beat up. Right there. Keyword for this one will be Canada. Canada is the key word. All right, 37 eligible. We have 50 watching. All right, here we go. Let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the winner is Raleigh Rops. Is everybody in the duck race winning tonight? Apparently that was the thing to do. You are lucky. Very cool. Raleigh Rops pulls in another one. Congratulations, Raleigh Rops. Couple Canadian dimes. Silver is silver. There you go. Make sure if you did win a giveaway tonight, you email me to claim it. Everything should be going out on Friday. All right, EOS number 2. This time we have a 66, 1966 40%er, and a war nickel. We'll keep it simple this time and go back to our 55. 55 to get in. Oh, Kason beat me again. All right, 48 now watching. $54 plus 1. 48 watching, 40 eligible. You got a few more seconds. We're going to count it down. This is the last giveaway of the night. Last giveaway of the night. And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the winner is Robert Ortega. Congratulations, Robert. I think it's been a minute since you've won. Robert Ortega is the winner. Congrats, Robert. And he says, put that thing in the chest. We have not got the treasure chest out tonight, but now it's time. Thank you, Robert. Very generous, brother. Very generous. All right. Oh, the big treasure chest is back. And there is all the goodies in there so far. And we're going to add another one. Robert Ortega, generous enough to add a 40%er and a war nickel. Very generous, Robert. Very nice of you to do that, brother. And there it is. One more envelope in the chest. Thank you very much, and thank you to everybody who has donated. Very nice of all you guys to do so. All right, let me get this thing moved out of the way. All right. That is it for giveaways tonight. I appreciate all you guys hanging out. Like I said, Saturday is going to end up probably being a last-minute decision on whether I stream or not. I will probably post it that I'm going to stream, but I may have to bow out last minute to get this floor done. So there's a chance I may get to it Sunday. We'll see. I'll figure it all out, but I will let you guys know. I'll do a community post if I change things. So I appreciate everybody hanging out again tonight as usual. You guys are awesome. I appreciate every one of you. Have a great, great week, and we will see you all on Saturday night. Hopefully, we'll see. If not, Tuesday for sure. Take care, everybody, and thank you very much.